Alright. Reacting Relay TV is back, y'all. Um, yeah, I've been gone for a while because I've been working on another channel called Clip Post Media. Um, yeah, go check it out. It's a lot of stuff there for y'all to check out. And, uh, yeah, that's my second channel, Clip Post Media. Uh, but I'm back. I'm back, and I'm back to do these reaction videos so you can relate. You feel me? So to show you that I'm back, we're gonna go to one of these videos right here. I'm thinking about this one right here. Cause Spider-Loc and Aunt Jefe, been getting into it lately. And I'm not here to get into the argument and stuff, but I'm just here to uh, react to it. I'm here to react to it, nothing more. Um, I probably won't even be going through the whole video. I'll probably just go through half the video, not pause it, but let them talk. Uh, I mean, they from the opposite side anyways, they op hood, so, but I don't think like this is hood. I just think like this is nonsense. Like the argument that transpired between both of them, Sparlow and Hefe. You know, I like both of their channels. They be having some good content, but just arguments for no reason. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you get in this YouTube world of. You feel me? Arguments for no apparent reason. Now, the first no apparent reason argument will be Spider-Loc and Hefe. So let's get into it. Don't care about nothing but what the check say. And if you ring that notification bell, I'ma bring you mail. I'll get into it, bro.
Want to learn how to clone yourself to make talking head content like this without actually filming anything? All you have to do is write a script.
Lil Bumpy. I was talking to Big Bumpy, but Big Bumpy, Lil Bumpy, and Baby Bumpy is bunk. All three of them bunk. You know, speak on my name and your homies bunk. You know what? And yeah, if somebody want me to shut up about that type of shit, tell Bumpy, public disrespect deserves public correction. I don't need no apology or nothing. But since he got his goofy ass on the internet talking out his ass, all he got to do is come on here and say, yeah, cuz the homie, but I don't fuck with him. That's what you should have said. But that's cool. You chose to go that route. But you want me to stop bleeding shit. You need to publicly correct that bullshit you said since you so comfortable being on camera discussing my name when you know you lying, nigga. How the fuck you gonna put? So did you run that by Big and Little Spider? Did you tell my G homies? You goofy motherfucker. But anyway, Neptune the Goon reacted. So I found some of the things he said funny, interesting. What I really found most interesting than anything, the first time Neptune the Goon hit the scene, he was burnt out, like looking like a dope fiend type. You feel me? And this time he came back, man, this nigga like he got himself cleaned up. Let's check him out. I ain't gonna hold the phone up the whole time. I'm just gonna let the speaker is right here under the phone, the actual Bluetooth speaker. We're gonna be hearing the audio from here. But I'm gonna just show you for a while what he looked like. Cuz looked like he doing a lot better, man. Shout out to Neptune the Goon. You look like you're doing a lot better, bro. I don't know what you did, but keep doing it. It's working for you, sir. Let me see. How do I get it to go the other way, feet naked?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. What's the deal?
Oops, shit.
Tune the goon.
Hey, I just show you how old a nigga getting. You feel me? Can't even work the phone right. Come on, low. You can work it right, low. Nah, but yeah, man. It's this is nonsense arguments, bro. Like over the internet, bro. Like over some way out crazy shenanigans, bro. Like, and some effect is cowboy over there on people's heads. Cowboy on people's bumpers, bro. And all these dudes can do. Gosh, that's funny, my damn skin. All these dudes can do is argue, fuss, and fight with themselves. Oh my god, bro. We get this shit right. Um, right. Uh, nah, but I see both of their but I don't think they see it though. I see both of their sides, but I don't think they see it. I don't think. Oh my god, bro. All right, we back. But let me go ahead and play this again. Let's go. Oh,
And I'm back at y'all with another Say Less Mom's Reaction. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Straight to it though. We talking about Aunt Jefe and Spider Low. The back and forth of two grown men. You got Aunt Jefe.
that's what I'm saying, bro. All right, he just said what I'm talking about. The back and forth between two grown men, bro. Like, yeah, this shit is crazy, bro. Like, stay on the internet, get your money. Stop arguing, bro. Like, this shit ain't, yeah.
Who came to the internet as a peacemaker, a peace
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold it up no more. But you should you get. Oh, there. I was trying to get it go this way. It finally went this way.
talker, trying to get all the Crips together and in alignment, like he seen with the Bloods, with YG.
And Timmy Tuff say, how the fuck was that gonna work with him being a part of it when he never participated in the war? These are not my words. That's your G homie words.
And the gang. And we all know WAC 100 could not be a part of that function. Fast forward, we barely finding out, or whether the internet is barely finding out, that WAC 100 has been put in the trash can as a manager. He does no business with WAC 100, but he was at the Pyru Peace Walk. WAC was not, nor were his entourage, as well as Ray J, the Carson City Pyru, was not there, along with Donut, the security that spit on Aaron the plumber. He was.
You know what? Come to think about it, Ray J wasn't there at the peace walk. And why wasn't he there though? When he supposed to be a Centerview Paru, I think.
There. Third, another bodyguard of WAC 100, Pacoima Paru, he wasn't there.
VFly is a company that helps your YouTube videos go viral using Google Ads, which is VFly's website. So it turns out that V.
But Aunt Jefe came in as the peace man, all the way to no jumper, and got his commentary up. But now we see the pity pat and how petty you really are. First off, to be big crippin' or to have any standing with the Crips, and you can say, oh, you can't speak on it, you a blood. Well, I'm speaking on it because you speak on everybody else's business.
Facts.
You to be as a podcaster on No Jumper, the known place where the feds
The
watch,
Fed quarters.
you feel it's cool
He can speak on it. It's on the internet. That's why he can speak on it.
in doing what you do on the internet, knowing they watching you. Munchie B, he ain't no better. He part of the grid program. We still don't understand what the clicking up with the Bloods and Crips is about. You know, the Subu moving and grooving standing that y'all been having in alliance for a long time.
According to Ant, he ain't never been with no swoop moving and grooving. I have no idea how that's true. He from A Trey, but I guess he a real A Trey, but he's ashamed of the swoop moving and grooving.
The trays, all the trays, except for the four trays, deals with the swooping and moving and grooving, bro. Like, there's not a eight tray that ain't gonna deal with the swoop and moving and grooving. That's what it started with.
Moving like that ain't a real part of they. I don't know if it's current, but at least they history.
But it stopped in prison. You couldn't do nothing with that. Nobody was doing Subu moving and grooving. It was Blood, Crip, Pyru, Neighborhood, Gangster, Hoovers. So to take your word is like with a grain of salt. We already know you have transgressed because you opted to have blood allies to help y'all standings with the outgoing traffic of people getting picked off in both of you all's neighborhoods.
Look kind
That's a lie. That's a lie, bro. It was the Bloods. I wanted to click with the Crips.
of different he looked at on his first.
I know for a fact it is more Inglewood families and Inglewood homies that know more 6-0s than they know A-Trey gangsters. Facts. So how could y'all be allies and we know y'all all don't even know each other? But take it back. Crippin' and blood. What kind of party is that? What kind of flags y'all wear there?
Football interview on the way, fresh off the press. Though football, A-Trey Gangster, one of the most notorious names ever, right under Monster Cody. Some might even say what he did is, yeah, I guess he right under Monster Cody, because it's definitely reputable. Call it, he sent word from prison that he don't appreciate some of the things young Jefe has said online. I don't want to misquote him, so I'm not sure if there was things actually related to him or just in general, but they seem to be able or capable to allegedly affect his chances of getting out. You know, he's been down since we was kids. And he got action now. He's a fully grown man. He's changed his ways and he's really trying to maneuver his way up out that system. He don't appreciate some of the things that Ant has said on his platform. He also said something about one thing in particular, Ant trying to tell some story about the Hoovers when he wasn't even there. So why is you speaking on it? On my mama. That was just a commercial flash. Go ahead, Neptune Lagoon.
Blood ain't like, what's going on? We don't know if it's a fight or a party.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app.
Facts. But Aunt Jefe, this big spokesman, and I'm big A Trade, and I be with the homies, and I think I can rap. You got a little lingo, but it ain't bingo. You got a little lingo, but it ain't bingo. You're not going nowhere. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Be funny.
But you said Spotter couldn't go to his hood, and you would give him $1,000 if he goes to his hood. Spartalo went to his hood. You talked about the weed, his $5 trash brown boo boo weed. Spartalo takes a picture and posts it. A bag of.
I will show how green it is right now, but it seems like every time I show it, they age restrict the videos. The last few videos you see, we talk about Auntie Jefe, that's age restricted. It's because I showed the weed, so I won't be doing that no more.
Trees. Keep showing the street signs. Keep showing the homies eating chicken on the ground. We all know in LA, if you really from the era, in the area, or part of gangland, what Century and Avalon looks like.
The set.
If you don't, let me remind you, it's a liquor store. Once you pass Superior, as you going down toward downtown LA, you pass Superior. On the left hand side is going to be a donut shop. The old Winchell's is going to be a liquor store. Then to the right hand side on Century and Avalon is a liquor store where all the East Coasters be. Up against the walls, sitting on the bus stops. You got the smoking ones across the street at McDonald's asking for change in cups. You also got them across the street asking for change in front of Taco Bell. And then you got all the East Coast where they like to hang out at that Tom Jr. Burger. This is a fact. But one thing is also a fact is internet thugs don't get no play. See, you misconstrue the internet and what people say in the chat than what's real life.
On my mama, he hitting it on the head. These goofballs are getting their information off the internet. He on there talking about, I got a call for the 9-7s yesterday. Yo, people. Absolutely no names. I'm telling you what Big Timmy Tuck said and what Lil FootBall said. And they on your bumper. Not trying to do nothing to you. Let me be correct. They on your bumper about you being bumped with your presentation of what you represent over there in the 80s. And we can get to some more conversation about what I represent over there in the 90s later. We're going to let Neptune get to talking.
He went to his hood. You owe that man $1,000. On top of that, your word don't mean nothing. As everybody else's on the internet, it is content. No matter how real you try to sell it. You're not gonna go to his hood and ask for spotted load and then come out with your allegations and think that they're gonna ride in your favor. That's not the way the dominoes fall.
Cold thing is, Spider Loc ain't never, ever, ever, ever had no allegations. Spider Loc doesn't even exist. I'm Baby Spider from 97th Street. You hear me? I'm the original second baby homie. Well, third. I say second because Baby D got on, but I'm gonna just say I'm the third baby homie, but he wasn't around. It was me and Baby Jinx. Anything under that, any other baby, tiny, infant, newborn, all that's you got generations in game bang. So like you got J Box era, boom, the G homies, the big homies. Then you got the original little homies, my brother area, big spider era. Then you got the baby homies. That G homie era, J Box. That little homie era, Spider. That baby homie era, Spider. And then I gotta throw Lil Spider. He just wasn't out here long enough. But Lil Spider ranked up in that too, cuz. On my mom, let me tell you something about Mike Crippen, bro. The reason why I could beat my chest and say all the extras, which I don't, but when we get to discussing game banging, the reason why I'm capable of doing that up until 1996, I was a homie. Did some shit, but we was all homies. I went to go hang with the 9-7s, and eventually they was hanging with me. But we were still hanging together. I'm just a natural born leader. My father's a natural born leader. My brother's a natural born leader. J Box, natural born leader. Big Merc, natural born leader. Big Ant, natural born leaders. That's just what it is. So in gang banging, that's what drives the motion, the leaders. And then you got other homies. Not to knock nobody, but you got leaders and you got other homies. So 1996, cuz the hood was really excited because just think we from 97th Street. New Year's Eve finna be 9-7. So my G homie Milk, Me and my homie Lil Milk. See, and Lil Milk, even though his name is Little Milk, he really from the baby homie era. My era, the one that I get the trophy for. That's my shit. Ain't none of the other baby lokes gonna argue. He might try to argue, but he know better. That's my shit. Every time Box go to jail, he talking about, yeah, Box got, he said, I got the kids to the hood. We be laughing at cuz while he just sit back and watch us gangbang. While he just running up in minors, making babies left and right, living way in the 909, coming to the hood for a couple weeks and be gone. Every time you hear about something, cuz I'm gonna have to come to the hood on next week or Friday. It should be over with by the time you get there. But anyway, we go
Mhm.
to the swap meet, 1996 to because we was finna do it big. We had the suite saved, everything booked, woo woo woo. And the homie Big Milk, he had a t-shirt. I mean, no, he had a bunch of obituaries. I had a job. I was working on Venice and Fig. And I come to the hood, and my job, I used to drive all day, go to different companies and drop off papers. And each company that I used to deal with, in that company on the desk, they had a little basket where I would go in, look, either with some papers for me to take or I would have something to leave. So, and I used to have a route all through Hollywood, the lawyer offices. It was doing it for a processing servant company. But anyway, so I get home, I get to the set after work, like 5:30. This is in 1996, y'all. I don't know what Ant talking about. So my G homie Milk, as soon as he see me, he like, cuz take me to Kinko's, cuz I want to get these obituaries put on a shirt for the hood day. Now he had a big stack of obituaries, not just look, that's why I'm telling the story, Nat Turner. I heard you ran and left Milk for dead. That's the absolute opposite. Lil Milk left me for dead, and I still got on the stand when they was charging him with Milk murder and saved his life. We get to that. I'm telling the slow version, so we ain't gotta ever worry about this again.
You gotta understand, bro. You gotta understand, bro. Didn't Snoopy Blue get killed for that?
You can refer whoever to this. This what happened. So we go to the swap meet, cub. Bam. No, he like, man, take me to the swap meet, cub. I want to get these obituaries put on a shirt. Now he didn't just have dead homies. He had like dead neighbors, like ladies that's from the neighborhood, people that never banged, just loved ones from the neighborhood, from the community. He had all kind of obituaries that he wanted to get. Milk was a big old nigga. He gonna probably go get like a size 7 white tee. He gonna get all these obituaries on. So he trying to convince me to take him. I'm like, cuz I've been driving all day, cuz I don't feel like driving. Now, Milk got a car. He just bought Lil Milk a car. It's not like he needed a ride. Cuz just want to sag with his young low. So he trying to convince me to ride. I remember he pulled out a big ass wop because Milk been struggling just east side, east deep, having it, not having nothing really his whole life. It's the way God work. It's crazy. Shortly before he died, shout out Radolph from 62nd Street. My homie Radolph from 6 Deuce. He had him in the spot and he had Milk balling. I can't, back then it seemed like a long time. I don't know if it was a matter of months, a year, but Milk was having money like he had never had. And so when I was telling him I feel like driving, I remember he put out a big ass whop. He was like, I'm gonna buy a chronic and all that, Spider. He didn't say some chronic, he said a chronic. This nigga trying to talk to me about weed. He said, I'm gonna buy a chronic and all that, Spider. Finally said, fuck it. So me, him, Lil Milk, we hop in my car, I'm driving. I had an 8 ball in the car with no bullets. 'Cause I had just recently did something. And nobody in the hood had no 8 ball shells. So I'm like, cuz, we finna go to the Broadway swap meet, cuz we ain't got no gun. So we drove around the set for a minute trying to find some shells. Nobody had no shells. But the Kinkos was by USC. The Broadway swap meet finna close at 7. I got off at 5, like type shit. So by the time I got to the set and we did all that, it was getting close. So Milk was like, fuck it, cuz, we just gonna go. We just go, we'll be straight, we gonna be in and out. Me, and see, this is my G homie telling me this, but me, I would have never went by myself. Me and my lokes, but it was a lot going on. The G homie made the call. We went. So we hop out. I promise you, cuz soon as we got there, we parked. I don't know what street that is on the side of the swap meet, but it's not on Broadway, the little side street. We parked right there. We seen two little niggas getting out with big ass Michigan starters. I hit Milk. I'm like, look, he was like, shit, fuck it, we just gonna be some fight motherfuckers. So we go in the swap meet. Now, mind you, Milk is
I ain't feel
27. It's
that
crazy
pain
that
no
sounds
more.
so young now, because at that time, I
Drinking
used to
that
look at him like a big
damn
ass
beer.
grown man. He had two daughters, and he just had an old spirit. He just acted. Oh, I thought Cub was grown. Dwayne Sims, rest in peace, Cub. But anyway, we walking through the swap meet because Milk is in rare form. He is not being himself because he is being a troll. He got a pocket full of money, but he like snatching shit from different little booths, making the Asian people chase him. Then he turn around, show the money, and be like, I'm just playing, mommy. Ah. But then he did actually steal a beanie. With all that money, he was happy because he stole a beanie. Milk a big old funny, like happy nigga. I could see him still laughing, trying to show us he got the beanie because he was happy. He don't really act like that. He just happy because it's finna be 1997 cause we own one. So uh the two niggas from Main Street, we finally we crossed their path in the swap meet a little bit. So damn, I wish I would have been more wiser and but I'm a little homie at the time. Milk like he point to me like go that way. And him and Lil Milk followed the niggas this way to where we ended up like they ended up on that end of a long. If anybody know about the Broadway swap meet in the back, it used to be like a long wall of shoes, cause just the whole wall. So like the two niggas from Main Street went that way, and Big Milk and Lil Milk followed them that way. So by the time I get to the wall, one nigga from Main Street is right here looking at some shoes. If they still alive, they know this story for detail. I stood right next to the nigga that was looking at shoes right here and started looking at shoes. In my peripheral, the other nigga from Main Street was looking at shoes on that end of the wall. Whoa, whoa. The homie Milk, Big Milk, first I could just see the nigga from Main Street, but the homie eventually into my peripheral approaching the nigga from Main Street, like, what that 9-7 like? He like, what that mafia like? 9-7, Main Street, 9-7, Main Street. That was finna be the end of it, bro. Milk a big old nigga, Cub was little, with his hands in his pocket though. So uh it's dying down. It's finna be over with. But Lil Milk, he on his low shit too. In my peripheral, I'm just fucking with the shoes. I seen what was going on. This nigga standing next to me don't have no idea I'm with these niggas. So whoa, whoa, whoa. Out of nowhere, Lil Milk just banked. He walk up and bank the other nigga from Main Street. Bam! As soon as he bank him, I bank this nigga. Bam! Out of the blue. He don't see it coming. Now we locked up. I'm fighting this big nigga. I hear pop, pop. What? I remember, I know we don't got no gun, cuz. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Well, I look up, I see Big Milk. This is on my grandbaby heartbeat, cuz. I don't even see Little Milk. I see Big Milk kind of clutched over saying, don't leave me, cuz I'm shot. Which meaning Little Milk was in front of him. Guess what, nigga? The nigga that did the popping, he want to get up out the swap meet now, bro. He turned to me with the burner, and I'm fighting this homie that he want to go out on the Broadway side. The homies went out of the back of the swap meet into the alley. The nigga with the burner come my way to the point where now I'm trying to keep his homie that I'm fighting in between me like a shield so I won't get popped. I'm so scared and nervous cuz I face all my fears, bro. This nigga's running by me with a burner. I reach out, grab his arm to make sure I could control where you aim that motherfucker so much. But his mind is he just bust cuz trying to get out the swap meet, cuz he trying to get out the swap meet. He ain't thinking about hurting me. He was doing that survival. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he did for survival. So I'm trying to get as I grab his arm, he falls down on top of me and his homie while we squabbing. The gun goes off again. Bah! I seen like on the ground like I seen the shit like I hit the ground. I seen the bullet hit the ground. I'm on the ground. I don't let his arm go until he proves he must have been out of bullets till he proves to me he's just trying to run. I finally let go. They both get up and leave the swap meet, cuz.
At Replit, we believe everyone should be able to create software without limits and without knowing how to code. Introduce
I drove to the swap meet and drove back without Lil Milk. Rest in peace, Baby Drayline. Story through the years, I guess he said Baby Drayline. Somehow he ran and found Baby Drayline, and he didn't leave with me, I ain't never left Milk, And I started telling stories because that was the birth of me. Just imagine, Milk is a beloved homie, and he left with me and died, So I'm not, all I could do is come back and tell the homies what happened. And then I turned into a demon, a beast, an animal, in front of all my homies. This is a period of time where the 9-7s and the Qs, the Q102s had just came out of war, And this is what I was already on to where this how me and Lil JR start fucking around. When Milk died, it's the first time we did something together, the day of his funeral. A gang of niggas in the hood, ooh, JR was a cold nigga. And I knew of him, knew him. Yeah, and then we had just came out that war. The Qs went with the 9-7s at all. So JR was not somebody I trusted. But JR approached me like, he's still alive right now. He been on Factual Feelings and all that. This is my low. JR approached me at about like this. He like, hey, cuz, we gotta get this Q97 shit back together, cuz. He like, you the one pushing it on this side. 1996, yo. Well, it's 97 now because it's the funeral, but it's January of 97. He like, cuz, you the one pushing it on this side. I'm the one pushing it on my side. We might as well push it together. So that was a relationship born, an evil one. The whole time, cuz that first little run of me feeling like what really being active in, I held a whole war down on the 9-7 side by myself. I pushed it by myself, bro. Me and my niggas was dispatching, deploying, but I was pushing it down by myself. Everybody know this. So that's where the real extra out energy, where I earned that starting there. And then through the years, I maintained it, but that's where it really came from. Then what you know about going to my parole office, cuz, and something told me something was up.
All right, I'm not gonna go through that whole video, but if you wanna watch the whole video, go to this page right here. Spiderloaf Black Box. And he don't spell black with the K on it. He spell it with the C. He just put the C on it. He just put the C on low. He don't put a K. So if you want to go to his channel, go to his channel. Look at the whole video. Oh, dang. You see this? He says here he getting $661, maybe $2K monthly. He getting $2,000 monthly. But yeah, go to his channel and you get the whole thing. But I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. But yeah, man, I'm gonna end it right here. It's too long as it is. I'm K9, and if you want to cash app me, my cash app is up there. Cash app K9, $ cash app K933, and I'm the one with the cartoon mask on. So yeah, hit my cash app. Press that like button, press that subscribe button, and press that notification bell, and you will get every time I upload something. So yeah, I'm gonna say deuces right now, and then we're gonna come back with another one.